Cause we can't hear.
all my life. Okay.
All right, episode 121.
121.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Hometown. Welcome to the Beatsnchill podcast. Of course, to my right, I got Jazz.
Hey.
To my left, I got DJ Raul the Fool. Tyree's behind the camera, but not really, because he's kind of like walking around right now. And we got Lauren in the building.
Yay.
And we at Studio 22. Everybody's here. How y'all feeling?
Straight, man.
August.
Back to work. Shit sucks.
August.
Yeah.
I guess it's appropriate to say that this is our, so we can say, you know, anniversary. Happy anniversary to Beatsnchill.
Yay.
Right? It's the 7-year anniversary. So by the time you guys hear this, it's probably
That's cool.
It's a 7-year anniversary.
birthday for, yeah, we started in what, August 7th, 2016 was the first event. And we're recording this on August 5th,
Yeah.
2023.
2023. So yeah, happy 7 years to Beatsnchill, man.
Wow, that's so cool.
You weren't here for all 7 years.
I was-
Shout out my nigga Raul.
Yeah.
Building.
Wait, I joined like 2018?
2018, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Play me.
Damn, okay. Okay, 5 years. You
Yeah, 5 years something.
lame man.
Damn, fucking hater.
The fuck?
Hater.
Damn, it's been a long 7 years. Half of those years have been COVID.
Yep.
It's crazy. You think about it.
Yeah. 2.5 of them things.
Damn,
You
so
still doing shit though.
yeah. For 4 years, I say 3.5 years, we were events, right? And then the next 3 years were,
COVID.
or 3.5 years was podcasting.
Yep.
Started 2020.
So
It was that live podcasting event. Let us know we had something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was cool. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, and we did that shit too. It was
Oh,
actually a good
whoa.
episode. So
We. Fuck, you weren't even on fucking podcast.
She
Bro, come
recorded
on.
it. I mean,
Fuck, bro.
hey.
Like, relax, bro.
apparently Darius was with us.
Theirs was 4-4. He
You know
was
what I'm
with us
saying?
at the time.
Darius was with us.
You talk more. I'll give you that. Talk more than 4-4 did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember when y'all had me in the little computer room trying to make sure
Word.
shit didn't peak, and I was like, I know that though.
Had ass in the boiler room.
I know what that. I know
Get to
what
work.
I'm talking about.
That's
Got
crazy.
my ass
They're
on
like,
the
damn,
show.
Beatsnchill be treating their females like that.
What was that?
It ain't easy. Don't
Start
come
off
up
as
here
an all
thinking
men's
it's
podcast.
easy.
It was almost a red pill. Almost. Almost.
That shit was orange.
It was you, Raul, and Darius at one point on the podcast?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just us three.
At
Yeah.
the very beginning. I got the episode of, actually, y'all did a live podcast at some bar. I
Yeah.
got that episode recorded on
That's
my
when
phone.
Darius wanted to watch NFL while we were podding. And we was like, damn, they can't do that.
Oh, shit. I do remember that.
Told
Yeah.
you.
That's when I got on, though. I was on
That
there.
nigga one had a laptop right there. We were like,
I'm trying to watch the game. What the fuck is you
we were
talking
like,
about?
you can't. It ain't conducive to.
God.
was
what we
That
doing.
was so
Awkward
embarrassing.
moments,
I
man.
felt embarrassed.
Damn, 7 years. Any favorite moments from past 7 years?
Damn.
I'll
I have a moment that's not my favorite, but it's a good moment.
okay.
It's when that one it was an event, and old boy came, and he was performing. He was like a wedding DJ. Apparently, he had just came from a wedding. I forget what night it was. I don't know if it was a MF Doom night, Dylan night, or whatever. And he played Cupid Shuffle,
Okay.
and everybody wanted to turn up and dance after that.
Okay.
So I had to abandon the J Dilla because
Oh, it was J
I had
Dilla
to
night.
do what the crowd wanted, but the crowd was turned up after that.
That was like a November.
Yeah.
November 2019.
I
or
never get. He played the first part, New Cupid, and everybody's like, "Wow!" And I was like, "Oh my god!"
I remember this one. I turned off the fucking messages on Facebook because I remember a girl messaged the Beatsnchill page and was like, I was highly disappointed in the Dilla night. Like they barely played any Dilla at all.
You was late, nigga.
And I was about to I'm about to start typing on her ass. Like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? I was like, you know what? Fuck
She
that.
was late. I was playing hella Dilla, and then
Right.
that nigga came there and played Cupid Shuffle, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. But yeah, that was I remember that. One of my favorite moments from the past 7 years was I want to say just Tampa Beat weekends, all the Tampa Beat weekends. Just somebody shared a picture. No, I was trying to find a picture on the homie Tom. It's his birthday today. Dopest Tom on Instagram and Twitter. I was trying to find a picture, the post of him for his birthday, and I remember he posted a picture where it was like Stolen Drums and Iman Amari on the side or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's from Tampa Beat Weekend. You know what I mean? So I like the Tampa Beat Weekends because like booking certain people and shit like that.
Yeah.
Other people have like pictures and moments with people and shit like that. So that's one of my favorite moments. You?
I was sitting here trying to think of one. I just could only think of a funny moment being out with y'all, and that's when Big Baby Scumbag threw that bottle. That's probably
at the Freddie Gibb concert.
Yeah, that's probably
I remember
like
that shit.
a highlight.
I
of
was
being with
scared.
y'all.
That shit fell at my feet.
Oh yeah.
I felt like I was like at a war-torn country where they be like throwing like rocks at tanks, and then you see it like fall, and it was like,
I remember that. What was your favorite moment? Your favorite moments of Beatsnchill past 7 years.
My favorite moment is that fucking Tampa Beat weekend when a motherfucker was throwing a water bottle. Raul was mad as a bitch. He was wearing his equipment.
hey man,
There's a video.
In the video, you see a motherfucker face.
Look, looked at me like this. I remember that shit. I was like, Raul. He's like, no, man. Oh shit. Raul mad as shit at me.
Oh, that was
that
funny.
nigga was disrespecting the equipment, man.
That was fun.
And we got that from my homeboy for little
Yeah.
to nothing. So I'm like, damn, we can't turn it back in. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Nigga was throwing the mics and shit. I was
That's
like, come
funny,
on,
man.
Kept
bro.
dropping the mics. That Raul wasn't having it, bitch. That shit was funny, boy.
I'm trying to do something off the hookup. You can't fuck the hookup up. That's the plug at the moment.
That's funny. How you been, man? You keep in touch with him?
Yeah, man, he cool. He don't want to give me all my like homecoming and prom gigs or whatever.
Gotcha.
He be doing shit all over Florida.
Mm.
He booming.
Cool. Damn, 7 years, man. There's a lot of stuff that we've done too, from the 10 beat weekends to doing monthly events that we used to do at the Bricks. What was the what's one moment what was the funniest moment for you? Or let's say funniest or embarrassing moment.
Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
We threw Beats and Chill on a Super Bowl Sunday.
That was in 2017. We were still on Sundays.
And there was about this many people you see in this room. And I'm just playing music and I'm looking at there like, hey man.
We got lights and shit. We got balloons and shit.
This nigga Dance came in, was like, hey man, it's Super Bowl on. I'm gonna go watch that bitch in the other room. And then I was like, well, do we even have any acts?
Yeah, we did actually. We had some out of town motherfuckers too. We had a motherfucker from Miami, a motherfucker from South Carolina.
Boy.
It was Sean Bang, and then it was Corey Gibson from South Carolina.
Shouts out to y'all, man. Cause
Yeah. I remember that. Damn.
that was tough.
Cause that was like the first event we did. Cause February was like our first event after like the Christmas break.
Yeah.
And we did the tryouts and shit in January. Remember the tryouts? Remember that shit? That's fucking funny. That's
Big
fucking
Clay
funny.
Thompson. Big Clay Thompson used to come in there. Yeah. He came in there like once with the beats, and then he came again with a guitar.
Yeah.
And we was like, damn, you gonna play that shit?
Did you ever remember that? You ever been there? We used to have like.
I've been on one of the tryouts for DJs.
That shit is hard, man. Them trials was tough.
Who the fuck were we to be like, we gonna have a tryout for our event?
Nigga, who the fuck was you? Because you the one put that. I was like, I go.
Who did y'all even end up picking? I can't even remember.
I remember the last time we did it was we did it in we did one in 2020. We did one in January 2020, right before we did the ladies' night.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't do events no more.
Oh yeah.
I think Slop Funk Dust is one of the biggest come ups we had from that.
We had well, what's the name too? Tyven.
Oh
Tyven,
yeah.
producer was answering from that.
I remember somebody was in there scratching a lot. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing too much.
He was doing.
We don't,
We ended up booking him though, cause he was cool. It was just like,
yeah, we done had quite a few people from that went and did other shit too. What's the name? Was the dude named Blackberry? He was part of that. I remember he was looking crazy. Like he was the one that was with the stale face, that was looking like while his beats was playing.
Oh, yeah.
He ended up producing the one guy. what's the guy that got signed to Def Jam from Tampa? He had a hit song in Tampa.
LA the Goat.
LA the Goat. He produced that record for LA the Goat. That main song that went. That
8 bands.
Yeah, he the one that produced that Blackberry. I remember we posted a song and he was like, "Yo, I produced that." I was like, all right, cool, man.
That's what's up.
You have a funny or embarrassing moment from Beatsnchill past 7 years?
Not really. I mean, I guess the funny moment would be stage management at the Tampa Beat Weekend. It was interesting dealing with the artists, trying to find them and shit. That shit was an experience.
I just want to say I apologize to anybody that I invited to Beats and Brunch. That shit.
Oh my God.
Fucking funny.
That shit was a travesty.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. Beats and Brunch is like, I'm so glad that we don't have like videos and shit. Like, bro, that was such an embarrassing.
You made me interview Indio. I remember that, and I was like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, it was like, man.
Beats and Brunch was bad.
And not the concept of it. It was just the location where we
the
did it.
execution.
Oh shit! Y'all remember when that lady car got towed?
I do remember that. I remember that.
That shit was so.
I remember that. I remember.
How you get told from like
She
a
had
building
the
looking
event
like that?
posted on Instagram, and her car got repoed because they found the event on her Instagram.
Oh, it was a repo?
That's crazy.
Oh shit!
I thought she was like parked in a handicap
That's
spot.
funny as fuck.
It was. I was the host. I was at me and a cup of tea was at the door taking people's tickets and shit, and we was watching that shit.
That is crazy. I do remember that. I do remember
Man
that.
can't hook that shit up and peeled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe in another time, Beats and Brunch will come back in a way better form.
No, it'll definitely come back, but
We'd have to do some rooftop shit. That would
that
be cool.
that shit was embarrassing.
in the winter months.
I remember it was like, yeah, we're gonna have the waffle maker. I'm like, nah, that shit look gross, bro. I don't know.
I was like,
nasty
a
ass
waffle
with
maker
all the,
outside? We got there, that nigga was in a Metallica t-shirt carrying the eggs. We was like, ugh, this is tough.
It smelled like Fabuloso the whole
But
time.
you know, people
man.
were still coming. People were still coming. We painted.
Brand was strong, man.
The brand was hella strong, but I knew in my heart that they was like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
We go follow y'all, but
I remember somebody did like their birthday there. It was a homie of mine, so I was just like, love. You know what I'm saying? Love.
They do their birthday during Beats and Brunch?
Yeah, they had like wanted the section and everything. They did it.
They definitely did it. It was the only section that was there.
It worked.
He didn't have to do it. He could have just
There are some
sat in that.
L's. So anybody who looks at this and think that this platform has never had any L's, boy, there have been
Oh yeah,
some
plenty.
L's. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my apologies.
Beats and Brunch, boy. Golly.
were
Going
we
there.
doing it on Sundays? I remember
Yeah.
people was coming in to watch the game.
The
like, yeah.
game wasn't even playing properly. He had like Fire Stick on the TVs and it wasn't working.
I remember going to those meetings for the whole club, like, and had to be there with other people that was throwing events there
Yeah.
and shit. And I was just like,
It's just like,
Should have known we went to the brunch before we started doing the Beats and Brunch, and the food wasn't even hitting like that. We should have known
That's what
right
I'm
there.
saying.
Like, fuck it, we gonna do this shit anyway.
we just wanted to do something. I ain't gonna hold you. We just wanted to experiment.
it was crazy. The reason why I even did that shit there was because my mom hit me up. My mom hit me up about that shit, bro. Real shit. My mom was dating this guy.
Just give him
at
a
the time.
chance, baby. Just give
My
him
mom
a
was dating this
chance.
guy at this time who was doing like I want to say
He was the owner of the building at the time, right?
the guy that was running the that was like, I guess, paid for the building or whatever. I don't know the whole business deal, but his business partner was my mom's boyfriend who helped him with pharmacy business, and he was just kind of helping him out with this. And you know, it was one of those, my girl got a son that does events. And he's like, oh yeah, link me to him, and boom, here we were. You know what I mean? And he liked me too. Like, he was like,
You want to smash?
That nigga say he like it.
That nigga like me too. Nigga, what?
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I had on this white tee.
he took a liking to me. Like he kind of wanted to do this thing like on some like, man, like I want you to like run this shit, bro. Like I want you to take over. I'm like,
Nigga making him feel like a kingpin. That's what it was.
Insane. He was cool, but it was some cool people though. Like I remember Sean was one of his other business partners that did it. Sean still do his thing. He was like the Adidas ambassador.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So it was some cool people. But yeah, man, that just was not hitting. But yeah, 7 years. But since then, there's a lot of good stuff that comes from that.
A whole lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the 10 Beat Weekends, the podcast. We did Saturday sermons. We've done
The amount of famous people we had that weren't famous at the time. Doechii.
Yeah, some good, definitely good artists and creators.
Yeah.
Doechii, Amorphous. We've had, like I say, Monomari, Stolen Drums.
Ski Beats.
Yeah. Chasing Cash. We've had Lamont Graves, who's like a very huge publishing consultant. We've had
QC Media
involved. We had quite a few people involved, bro. I can't even. Sorry if I'm. This is not the time I'm going to name everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know who you are. And we still got people to this day that I think are going to be dope in the future, and dope now, but like will continue to grow in the future and shit. So
household name type shit.
They Hate Change. They doing their thing now.
Barely Legal.
Barely Legal. Taylor Moon. Even fucking T Couture.
Fucking Jordan Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah, man, the list goes on, bro.
Yeah.
The list goes on like a motherfucker. So thank you to all of you guys. Thanks to all of you guys for your contributions to the platform. Without that, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't have the reputation or the relationships and be able to fulfill the ideas today if it wasn't for you guys for just, contributing your art and time. So thank you guys. And also, of course, to our audience, fans, our family, appreciate you guys so much for supporting us. It means a whole lot to us, and we just appreciate you guys holding it down 7 years long. So appreciate it. Topics. Where we want to start? We don't got to go top from bottom, but where we want to start?
NLE Chopper, hot in here.
NLE Chopper, hot in here.
When you saw it, you think it was a real video?
I knew it was a real video because it was NLE Chopper, but when I seen it, I was like, this looks like an SNL sketch.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It shit look like a parody.
That shit sound good to me.
What?
It sound good to me.
But I saw it. I saw it and heard it at the same time. So I just saw a skinny nigga with a big ass jersey with a Band-Aid, and I was like, the fuck? And it was shot with a 4K camera, so it looked way better than what Hot in Here did back in the day. And it was next to a pool, so I'm like, so I thought somebody was clowning, but it was really him.
I'm so glad that this didn't come out the same time when Gats dropped his Nelly song.
Oh wow!
Because he would have been like, look at this shit, and look at mine. I'm so glad.
Real rap brawl.
But yeah, it was some real shit. Somebody tweeted. It was like that face you make when you realize that Hot in Here is part of the catalog that Nelly sold. When he sold his catalog.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's like,
oh, for real?
when you think about it,
Yeah.
I mean, it adds up. When you sell that catalog, hey, you sold that catalog. Whoever got that catalog now, they can do what the fuck they want to do with it. So
I didn't know he sold it.
You remember that? He sold it for I want to say 50 mil. I want to say yeah, it was. Remember how Lil Wayne sold his catalog?
But he sold part of it though. So Nelly sold the whole thing?
I don't know if it's the whole thing, but I did know that he sold a big part of his catalog.
Damn, that nigga sold Hot in Here?
Hey, bro.
Tripping.
Drop that bag, man. Drop the bag.
I guess.
It's a scheme, man. They ain't gonna pay you nothing with streaming. So what you gotta do to make money is you gotta sell your whole catalog.
True.
It's the same people making the fucking money.
Yeah.
That is true.
You know what the fuck they doing?
It's true, man.
I would sold my shit too, $50 million, bitch.
We gonna take all your photos.
Fuck these streams. Yeah, have them all, but I can make more.
That's true. That's true.
He probably still get royalties and shit from it. He just don't. As far as licensing and shit like that, he probably get money from that. But
yeah. Then you got what just recently dropped too was Saweetie's new video. Don't even know the name of the song, but
Shot O'Clock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's just ass.
Sample of the song.
Ass. Insert.
It'll
Joe
do what
Budden
it needs to do at
clip.
a brunch.
Insert
I'ma
Joe
just say
Budden's
that.
clip right here.
It's
Shit's a 5-pack of ass.
I'm doubling down.
It's a sample of this song called Tom's Diner. I like that song.
So you think that's something better than that NBA LA Chopper song?
I don't like
No.
neither one of them songs.
NBA
NBA, NLE, YBN.
What does NLE stand for?
No Limit Entertainment.
Wait, what is
No, I'm just playing.
NLE.
Oh.
I know what NBA stands for. Never broke again.
NLE stands for, I don't know. I was about to.
I'm gonna look it up right
But
now.
yeah, that Shot O'Clock song's ass, bro. And the thing
It's
is,
just basic. It's just a basic song. It's not
the
good.
video.
Oh, it is No Love Entertainment.
Oh, I was close.
but it's the video that goes with the song too, because she's like saying like some Spanish words in it, like generic, like
She said uno dos tres.
right. But it's the
She counted.
But she got like an Indian garb on and shit.
yeah.
So it's like,
And then people was like, ain't no
Out
drinks
here
in the
looking
fucking
like
video. It's just
dolphins.
snakes. It's just snakes in the video.
Oh,
Ain't no drinks.
She should have did Street Fighter 2.
yeah.
Dalcine.
She too pretty for her own good, and she think that shit is just the music got to be better.
Yeah.
They gonna give you videos and make music, but
Yeah.
motherfuckers gonna tell you that shit bad. That shit
She
sucks.
just be a video.
Then you gonna be like,
vixen.
people being mean. Like, no, bitch, this shit ain't good.
It's not.
I think
good.
she can make better music.
I
than that.
think after I
Anybody
seen
can make good music. If you can get AI to make good songs, you can get the fucking person to make good songs. Just
And
get
this-
somebody, you fucking rich. Get somebody to write it for you. Who's going to fucking shit and perform it.
And I
Now,
think
if you
this
can't
gon-
perform it, that motherfucker, then that's on you.
She dating YG now, so
Yeah.
YG,
For real?
yeah,
Yep.
she date YG.
I mean, piggyback of what he said, I think this is gonna be
Niggas
the
would change their tone now. Talk about that song. I mean, when you think about it, the song is really actually.
no, this the catalyst like of what you said. Like if AI can make a good song, but a real person can't, they're gonna be like, we really need a pretty face to make music. No.
I don't get it. It's just like too many people that's not rich and famous that like make music that you can just buy the fucking songs for that want to be writers, but you just like, put this shit out. That shit is what
She
it
could
is.
have.
When she was performing on the beach and nobody was there, I knew it was downhill from there.
I think she said on the beach thing, she was just
She
walking.
was testing some shit out, but still.
No, I think she said she wasn't even performing. She just went. She was on what is it, Sunset Boulevard? What it's called, or what the beach called?
Yeah.
And then she just performed just cause it was like somebody performed. She just grabbed the mic and did it.
Like
That's
a
why
street
nobody to run through.
performer?
But
Yeah, it was
motherfuckers,
a
they,
street performer. She was like, "Oh, let me go," type thing, and she like did it. That's why I was like no real crowd around.
She
But
really-
But for you to be famous, have to explain why ain't no fucking body around you. Is just like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Cause if I seen Kendrick performing on the street, I wouldn't
I'm
give a fuck.
stopping.
I wouldn't care. He could be performing in front of nobody, but it's still gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
Cause he made good fucking
That
music.
nigga Kai Cenat said, "I'm gonna be here." Motherfucker was
Oh, yeah.
trashing New York City.
That's crazy shit. I seen somebody say, I don't get the fucking Casanat. Like, how these niggas famous? Like, what is it? I get it.
I get it.
I
I
don't
get it.
understand sitting in front of a stream the whole time to watch that.
You
Like,
don't got shit.
it's like a different version of like reality TV.
These
Yeah.
jits don't. They jits though. They don't got shit to do. Think about how we sit down and watch cartoons all fucking day long.
Cartoons is different.
Yeah, but this nigga sitting
It's
there talking
entertainment at the end of the
shit,
day.
playing video games, throwing up memes,
That's what I see
Like
all
kids
my
that
kind of
watch
shit.
people
brother
play video
doing the same
games.
shit.
Like, I kind of understand that.
Yeah.
But like seeing
The
But them
concept of that
niggas-
shit is different because he isn't video game based. He
Yeah,
play
but-
games, but his shit is not like he don't play. Video
he'll watch
games.
YouTube videos.
Like the dude Agent and Duke Dennis, they like 2K niggas.
Yeah.
They play, but Kai he didn't play games like that. No.
And it's a nigga that sit there talk shit in real time about shit you know about.
He'll have people on like he'll have people on there just like interviewing him, talking to him and shit, or like just doing funny shit. Like he was trying to pick up a girl. He was trying to pick up a girl and he failed or some shit.
It's funny shit.
That's funny, bro.
Think about,
It must be
dog,
just
when
new
you was
reality
like
TV then.
12,
It
13 years old, it didn't take much.
To make you laugh.
You think a nigga gonna come out there with fresh content every day? You ain't finna subscribe. You're like, damn, this nigga funny. You gonna go to school, talk about the shit. Hey, you watched that shit last night? We used to do that shit.
I
Fucking
do
watching.
think he's funny though. I do think he's like funny in a silly kind of way, not like a comedian tell jokes kind of way.
It ain't for us. It's for the jits.
But
I ain't gonna
I
hold
do
you.
think he's kind of funny, like how he reacts to certain things. Cause he used to do like pranks, where like, cause I remember he had a YouTube channel where he was like, he had an artist on there, and like did like a fake interview, and then like, he was like, "Oh, let me play this one song." Oh, that shit trash. That shit trash. That shit trash. Nah, that shit trash. Now play another song. Give me another song out the album that you think that the streets should listen to or whatever. He like, oh, okay. Now can you change that shit trash? That shit trash. Dude was like, fuck or whatever. So I remember that. You know what I mean? So he's funny.
That
and
shit
shit.
funny, man. It's
Yeah.
like whatever sitcom you used to watch back in the day, whether it's Martin or whatever the fuck, every fucking day it's a new episode. You know, like when the season was over, we was like, oh, fuck. Damn, we got to watch reruns. This nigga dropping new shit every fucking day.
Do you think you could do something like that? Do you think any of y'all think y'all could stream?
Nothing.
I could stream.
I could do stream playing.
Them motherfuckers be on there for like 8 hours, 10 hours. It's like a full-time job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get canceled and probably like I probably got like 3 weeks max.
That's why
I'm gonna fuck up and say some shit.
That's like that one boy that was rapping and he said J. Cole, like, damn, nigga.
The Fuji Tube dude.
Yeah, and that nigga started hitting the bed and shit like, I don't say this, man. I replaced
He was
the
rapping
N-word
the J.
with
Cole
brother.
song and he fucking said, nigga.
That boy knew he was about to lose
But
bread.
he I think he got canceled before plenty of times in the past.
Oh,
so he was
bro.
like, I'm hanging on by a shred. This is it for me. I'm done.
I think his name is Fauzi or some shit like that.
Fauzi too, some shit like that.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
That's why I've seen streams like academics. He do streams all the time, right? And he's like the whole chat thing or whatever. And I remember he'll be on there drinking Hennessy and doing rants, but then he'll like fall asleep during the stream. And it's like, I get it. I get why that motherfucker fall asleep now. But you on this shit late at night.
When you get on the thing, you can talk. Like if you get in that mode, you can just fucking talk. How Trick Daddy doing his fucking cooking show? You motherfucker
That
can
nigga
just
just
talk.
talking. I'd be like, damn, when the nigga gonna come out? It'd be like 15 minutes after the
Yeah,
show.
we was watching this shit. And he was like, and I want to bring out this man. I'm like, oh shit, you gonna fucking Nori. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I want to, since we on Casanat, he just had the, like you was talking about, he had the, he wanted to do a giveaway. He announced he was going to do a giveaway, like just out in the streets in New York City. And over 10,000 people
That shit
popped
was
up.
chaos.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of niggas hanging on the cars, jumping on cars, vandalizing shit, kicking niggas' windows in. And they
It was
finna-
so stupid. Though.
They said they finna charge that nigga.
Sound like
They
some powerful.
gonna get a fine. That's it. They can't do shit for real.
Yeah.
Huh?
They ain't gonna be able to do shit for real.
I'm about to say he wasn't there.
He gonna get a fine.
He was there
Yeah.
because they showed him getting picked up
I seen that.
and like on some crowd service shit.
I think he got arrested. They said he got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It says,
Oh, he got arrested?
Inciting a riot. Is that what
Yeah,
it
they say he's
is?
getting charged
yeah.
for
We
it.
cited a riot and
some
something
other
that
charges.
was like, I didn't cite a riot. I said I'm gonna be someplace.
I saw a nigga getting sturdy
me
on
some
top of a
away.
Honda Civic. I was like,
I seen that too.
You know how embarrassing that gotta be? Can you imagine seeing anybody you know getting sturdy
On a car, on top of
on
a
the car
And that-
during a fucking?
I know after.
I couldn't imagine somebody doing that
Look at
shit in
my
my
roof.
car when I'm inside that bitch. I kill him. I probably if I had a gun, like I would if I had a sunroof, I probably. Oh
I would have grabbed that nigga leg. He would have fell. And
yeah,
and
it would have
just-
been. Yeah, it would have. It is what it is.
I think getting sturdy is probably gonna be one of the most
Pulled that
embarrassing
nigga out
things
like some
people have
tablecloth.
done on camera 10 years from
Oh yeah, cause niggas like to be twerking, especially when little kids do it. That should be funny. That should be funny, bro.
That nigga TN from Tampa be doing that shit in Ybor City.
Like when
He just
people-
start doing it all fast. It's like, what
like a dance that people was doing years ago. Seriously, the bankhead bounce. Like when niggas doing this shit, niggas doing that shit for real. Like serious. Like think about it. People wasn't laughing doing it. Niggas was like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. Niggas was doing that shit like seriously.
That
And
shit
now
was
you look
hard
back
back
at
in the
it.
day.
But then I seen, remember when they had the one with Jermaine Dupri and them and the Brat, and it was like on like it looked like it was like Soul Train or some shit when they was performing, and niggas was like,
I do remember. that. Yeah.
Reel them in. Goddamn.
so I don't know. I think Sturdy's gonna be that. Sturdy's gonna be an embarrassing thing when niggas is like fucking doing that shit.
That shit's still cool to me. It ain't for me to do, but I see something else. I see how
What were we talking about this? We was talking about dance moves that like that went out that you didn't think was gonna go out so fast.
Oh yeah.
The fucking Block Boy joint. I actually liked that shit. The Block Boy. Shoot.
I think the longest
That shit
dance is
took
gonna be
too
around for the
much.
longest is because it's kind of like a two-step is the Dougie. I feel like Dougie is like
Yeah.
a damn near
You
every
can always hit
every day. You
Dougie.
can always hit a little Dougie. You
Yeah.
always hit a little fucking move, bitch.
that Dougie clean as a
It
bitch.
is.
That shit.
I feel
Niggas
like the
be
dab
hitting-
went out quick too. I felt like
What?
the dab
Dab.
the dab went out quick.
Yeah.
Best dance. I like that Drewski shit from that fucking video, bitch.
The
Like
little
this bitch.
silly, the little silly dance.
Oh, to get silly?
That shit cool, bitch.
Yeah.
It looked
I like
fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like what's another dance that
Crank
went out
that Batman, goddamn.
This is so many crank that's. Crank that.
I
There was
feel like
a-
Crank that was just an era.
Nigga told me they was like, man, we used to kill that Crank that Lion King.
that was specifically
What?
You know how that song start? Oh my god, it just bring it back
It
memories.
just, that was
I didn't know
specifically when the
niggas was
sound of
cranking the
music
Lion
What
King.
they used to be getting of Lion King. The start.
Nah, it's a pena, none of them what? That. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That nigga told me crank the Lion King, and I was like, you lying. That nigga sent the video to me on YouTube, said 13 years ago. I'm like, God damn.
Is there a video of like, if there was a video of you doing the Harlem Shake when people was like really doing that shit, would you be embarrassed if somebody posted that?
Not if I was
because
killing
I
it.
can't dance, so it probably wouldn't be good. I'd be embarrassed. I lean into it. So.
If you could do the Harlem Shake, if you was good at doing the Harlem Shake, then
That shit still
it was cool.
slap.
Yeah.
I think the embarrassing part was when you was being extra and like stopping and like throwing the shit up and then catching the shit like that. That's embarrassing. If you got caught doing that shit, that's embarrassing.
But what about the lead with it, rock with it? Because you do that when you do the lead with
Nah, because that was part of the music. That was part of like the music.
Oh,
then.
Because the beat.
Like, Harlem Shaking was just like, niggas just doing that shit to just anything.
But niggas still do that shit. Like the New York niggas still do that shit when it's called getting light. So when they get light, they still do that shit.
Okay.
They jump
So-
now when they Harlem Shake. They
Yeah.
jump up, bitch.
Them niggas be killing that shit.
Yeah.
But if you couldn't Harlem Shake and you was doing it,
If you did any dance
Tough
move
time.
where you imaginatively threw something in the air and you caught it and kept dancing, that's embarrassing.
hey man, Gilly still do that shit.
Why is dancing inside of a building so much cornier than dancing outside? When I see motherfuckers dancing outside on video, I'm like, oh, that's cool. When I see motherfuckers dancing like in the studio in front of a mirror and shit, with like sweatpants, I'm like, lame ass niggas, fuck you dancing and shit for? This ain't step up.
But that's why I
That
said
boy Tyree
earlier.
said, "Fuck choreography."
I said earlier before we started recording, I was like, there's no footage of like Michael Jackson doing any modern dances after the new millennium.
They
Like-
get AI that shit.
Like all his dances required him like hard toe pointing and knee bending.
Yeah.
But there's no like this nigga just like being
Harlem
loose with
shaking.
the shoulders and shit. You know what I
But
mean?
there was nothing out.
That nigga died in 09.
This nigga said Michael Jackson should have did the stanky leg. Come
He
on,
should have
bro.
chicken noodle soup at least.
The stanky leg? You want Michael Jackson to do the
should've been
stanky
cool.
leg?
That
think that
would
should've been
actually,
cool.
that's the perfect dance for him.
There's no
You could have
need.
did the Dougie. You could have did the Dougie. The Dougie would have been hard. Mike would have killed that shit.
Gabby Douglas did the Dougie for us.
John Wall was one of the most popular people of doing the Dougie.
Gabby Douglas.
If,
I could do
if
the
John
Dougie.
Wall was popular for doing that,
I was like, you ain't black at all, bitch.
I'm just saying.
I remember that shit.
She was trying to hitch a ride.
It was so much. Think of the early 2000s, bro. Think of the early, he could have did the snap. Michael Jackson could have did the snap, bro.
He was
Snap.
sick. He was 52 and
Nah,
sick as
motherfucker-
hell.
My mama got
That
that.
boy was on
fucking-
drugs. He wasn't sick. That
My
nigga was
mama
dope,
got the
though.
This Is It DVD. That motherfucker was dancing, bro. That nigga could have did a bunch of different
Can
shit.
you imagine Michael Jackson do I just want to rock?
Oh, he'd have killed that shit.
Would have
He
been
would have killed
sliding.
that shit.
And then with a Memphis juke the
Probably
fuck out of
slid
that.
sideways.
Nah,
with
that Duke Deuce Memphis Juke shit, Michael Jackson would have killed that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, for
He
sure.
would've-
That
yeah.
should have been amazing.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if Michael Jackson did that, it probably wouldn't have made Chris Brown look as great as he, because he do all the modern dances too.
That's true.
Well, Chris Brown
I
be
feel like
flipping
Chris
that
Brown
shit.
might
I
have
don't think.
he might be able to do the modern dances better than
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Just because he's the only one that we've seen do it.
Chris
That-
Brown
that
just
is-
I feel like he's a little linkier. He can move a little. Michael Jackson's smooth.
We done seen Chris Brown do a lot of modern shit. We done seen this nigga play basketball.
He
We
do
done seen-
backflips too. I ain't never seen Michael
Yeah,
Jackson do a backflip.
exactly.
Motherfucker was backflipping since 1800s. Michael Jackson was around doing backflips. He ain't never do a fucking backflip.
Who in the 1800s is doing backflips?
Nigga.
I don't fucking know everybody. Backflip. This is gymnastics.
Like who the fuck was like, we just gonna backflip?
Anybody
bro?
that wanted to, goddamn, that was strong
Trampolines
enough.
back then.
You think a nigga ain't backflip off a fucking rock
They
after
didn't say,
killing a
They
dinosaur?
didn't say George Washington ran a 4-3, a 4-2.
About to catch a slave.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
I can't imagine a nigga with wood teeth running a forward, whatever the fuck.
Damn. When you think about like how niggas used to get excited like in the hood, just like nigga, I can do a cartwheel and tuck, nigga, and like just do that shit. Like that's probably what slaves used to do.
I remember that shit. And
Like, nigga, I can do that fucking shit too. Nigga, fuck. Like a cartwheel without hands.
Ooh,
It's
that
called
shit
an
cool.
Aries or some shit like that.
shit
Is that what it was really called? Like,
Mighty
niggas
Morphin
just making
Power
up
Rangers.
names.
That's what I call that motherfucker.
An
I don't know.
Aries.
That shit look cool.
I feel like niggas was making up names for fucking moves back then, but yeah.
all I know is all the girls gravitated towards them after that. I was like,
Yeah.
rap for me.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that
I want to
shit.
find footage of somebody doing backflips in the 1800s. What's the earliest footage you can find of somebody doing a backflip?
What kind of question is that for us?
This nigga said. Nigga said.
How old? Gymnastics is old as shit. Motherfuckers been doing backflips since the age of time.
No, man, like
age of
you got to
time.
think of Olympics. Gymnastics is a part of the Olympic Games.
When the Olympic Games started.
Oh my God.
We about to
I
do
don't
some
know.
History.
Nigga, ancient Greece.
Oh, okay.
Nigga casually said, nigga been doing backflips since 1800s. Like, he casually just threw that shit out there.
It's true.
You think a nigga backflipped after he like killed a dinosaur or some shit?
I don't know when. I just would have
Cooking some big ass
Cavemen
pterodactyl.
probably
Nigga, I mean, I
did
would have ran
backflip.
up a dinosaur tail and did a backflip off that bitch and came down with an axe and stabbed right on top of his head. Oh, she got me killing dinosaurs, man.
Shit look like Transformers. Real Beast Wars, nigga.
So,
All right.
Wow.
after the Casanat chaos in New York that happened
Yeah.
recently, in addition to that, what he's connected to, he was also at DreamCon. DreamCon is RDC World.
Oh, them niggas is booming.
Yeah, they had
That's their thing? I didn't know that was their con.
yeah, that's their
Yeah.
shit. They had a record-setting amount of people this year, 20,000 people. They was in like a small town in like Texas, and it was some like mixed reviews, but basically they was like, oh, it was unorganized. Niggas tried to do a meet and greet, but didn't really have like they wasn't honoring the passes, platinum pass or gold pass. Niggas was just sneaking in.
That's the shit that sucks. Like once you start to blow up, like
That's some real
it's
shit, though.
hard to fucking like manage all of that shit. You
I
know what I'm
just imagine,
saying?
Like imagine 20,000 people come to Tampa Beat Weekend. It's like, whoa, whoa,
We
whoa.
freak the fuck out. I would freak the fuck
What
out.
Lauren and fucking Jazz gonna do at the front? Oh shit! Hold on.
Stop. There was a point where a bunch of niggas was trying to get in. I was like, oh, goddamn, I gotta make sure I get your ticket, your ticket, your ticket. Like,
Yeah.
20,000 people?
Yeah, that's a lot. But I guess for y'all don't know RDC World, they basically are like the kind of like the cool black anime niggas that be doing shit.
Yeah.
So niggas like Caleb City fuck with like You Funny B.
Casanat and that whole Imp crew, they all
Yeah.
like do content together with them too. So
So
yeah. Also, it's a dude from Tampa.
y'all would know him as Mark Phillips on Instagram because that's the one that do all the funny videos of like LeBron in the locker
Yeah.
room and stuff like that. So he's a part of
It's
that.
a guy from Tampa. He goes by like Roshi on like YouTube and shit. He does like he streams and does reviews with his wife. But his name is Dwight Morrison. He used to run a clothing company called Eyes of March, and he was like he's like one of the he's like cool with a lot of them too, and he's like I guess he speaks on the panels and stuff like that with their team at the DreamCon. So
Oh, that's what's up.
but yeah, it was like mixed reviews and shit like that, man. But it's like a whole like DreamCon is like anime culture and video
Yeah.
games and shit like that, and it's like it prioritizes like the black people
Yeah.
that's a part of that culture. So
The cool ones too, because you know you got them weird ones. Them niggas
oh,
be
they
out here.
weird too. Them weird ones.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking about the ones that
Would you go?
That just be stank. Yeah,
Would you
I'll
go-
definitely pull
would
up.
you go to that?
Yeah.
No. Would y'all dress up though? Like
Nah,
no?
I would.
I wear like a Attack on Titan T-shirt or some shit like that.
Would you go? Would you like dress up?
I would dress up, but I'd probably put on something that's like regular clothes.
You wear that fucking outfit you said you got on your 2K character. That
Oh, the overalls. Oh, you talking about the NASA
Homeboy
shirt,
the Clown?
Homeboy the clown.
the Galaxy pants, and the yellow
Oh,
fro?
that's because she's cool. I won't put on no fucking costume. Yeah, wear that shit all day. Hell no.
Hell no, yeah. That shit crazy.
Yeah. What else we talking about? Where we going next?
Y'all watch They Clone Tyrone?
We did watch They Clone Tyrone.
That movie's
and
good.
I've heard a lot of it's horrible, but I thought the movie was cool.
Me too.
But I heard that it was bad though.
Why
I
do
heard,
people say
why
it
is
was
it bad?
bad?
people say that the plot was doing too much. It was reaching, which I can see that, but I thought overall it was good. Like if I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it like a 7. You know what I'm saying?
I give it an 8 if I had to do it out of 10.
Shit. The movie looked good and it's cool.
Right,
If you break it apart, the plot probably would get the lowest rating
right.
because, I mean, I ain't gonna say it don't make sense. It's just like, the fuck.
Yeah, it ain't
like
a-
you're right. Or if you like, while we watch movies, sometimes I like not watching backwards, but like, if the biggest part is he want to do all this shit because somebody killed his brother and shit, you know what I mean? That going to the beginning of the movie don't fucking make sense. Like, why the fuck this motherfucker dying and coming back and just that don't add up to me? But I get it.
Yeah,
It's cool though.
I see
fuck with
that. It's not a. It's
I give it a
not
7. I fuck with a 7.
It's not a like super difficult plot, but it's how they brought it about. Like how they fleshed it out was great, and that's when you making a movie. That's probably one of the most important parts.
It's crazy because like the movie talks about like essentially the man is doing this, right?
Yeah.
And when they got to the part where it was spoilers, of course, spoilers. But when they got to the part when they was eating the chicken, and Jamie Foxx's character started noticing like how everybody was like laughing.
Yeah.
And that didn't turn me off because I'm like, damn, bitch, I want some Popeyes
Yeah,
right now.
I was
bitch.
thinking the same fucking shit.
Like, bitch, what's wrong with laughing?
They got you just like that. Do you want
Yeah,
chicken?
they got
now
me.
You want
Popeye's
chicken.
good.
I saw every part of that shit. I was like, bitch, it was showing how like they programmed the music. I was like,
I done laughed plenty of times
Yeah.
over some fucking
Okay.
McDoubles, bitch. I'll tell you that right now.
yeah.
Them
I'm
a
like,
lot of
when
motherfuckers with the afros and shit. That shit was funny. I didn't realize that shit.
Well, what?
The white
people with the
guys
afros, the white people with the afros and shit. That shit was funny.
I
That
didn't
nigga
get
was
that
the
though.
I didn't get
DJ.
it, huh? Because he was trying to make it like a perfect human. He said, we said assimilation is
Yeah.
what we need, not fucking. So you need to blend in. So
Yep.
you got a bunch of Sean Kings and shit like that, and Klay Thompsons.
Sean Kings and Klay Thompson. Them boys had little dickies in that motherfucker.
It was it was cool. It was cool. I think for me, I like the combination of just everything involved with the film. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to say the word, but I like the marketing of everything. Like I like the fact that they did a different version of the Tyrone song,
Yeah.
Everybody Do, and they had it at the end. I like the soundtrack of the movie. I like the actors that they chose.
Jamie Foxx did his thing.
Like
I
the
thought
actors
he
that they
was
chose.
very funny.
I like the fact that it was kind of like a confusing thing. Like you didn't know what era it was
What
in.
time it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like
Because
that.
they were using like landline phones.
Yeah.
And then
We was talking about fucking Bitcoin. And
Yeah.
shit like blockchain.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I like that a little bit. I don't know why I like that, but it interested me.
I like that it wasn't corny. A lot of times when it's like a black movie that's supposed to be funny, they do that textbook corny shit where it's niggas watching. We be like, you can tell a white dude wrote that joke, kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I think that's my favorite part. It didn't seem like crazy, especially at the end when the nigga had the phone. He was like, "Man, niggas getting cloned down here, and shit crazy."
shit
Like
was
shit
so
like that is
funny.
like real shit that niggas be doing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that was my favorite part. It just wasn't a corny black movie because
And I
I'm
guess,
sick of those.
Like I said, the messaging, like the messaging is cool. When it was like, they, you guys, they were saying like you are the clone, like the stereotypes that they perpetuate is the clone and all of that shit, and how you doing these things to damage your community for nothing, and all of that shit. I guess that's
Message.
cool, but other than that, that wasn't like the thing that sold me. Like,
Yeah.
This like if you like I've seen comparisons of like this to like what
Undercover Brother.
Undercover Bro, which is clearly a comedy.
It's kind of, it gives me that vibe of
Right?
Undercover
More
Brother.
dramatized fucking version of Underbrother cover, but Undercover Brother. But,
Excuse me.
Underbrother cover. Undercover Brother.
Pause is a gay.
Undercover brother. That's a motherfucker that goddamn brunch want to do to you. When I like you.
Oh, God.
But people was talking about Get Out, right? Like the messaging, the theme, stuff like that. It's like this is not that.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is like not the same shit, but nonetheless, I fucked with it and I watched it, and I actually want to watch it again.
Yeah, everybody should watch because you might be catching shit that you didn't catch the first time. This
like
is definitely
the
one
old
of those.
man that be talking, I was like, I didn't catch
So
that
you've been
this
saying
time.
shit the whole time.
yeah.
So
It's like a blaxploitation movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, that's why I said that. That's what I was playing. I said I wanna like direct a short film that looks like a black exploitation film.
I would be in that bitch.
I want to do something like that.
Jive turkeys. I feel like you just gotta go back to the 70s.
I mean, shit, we got Tyree. We can fucking film it
wanna
ourselves.
Why you looking around?
Somebody does not want to do.
Heard something.
Oh.
Oh, ain't nobody
Hey,
gonna be
man.
here.
Tyree, man, you trying to record a black exploitation flick?
back.
My boy?
What if they clone Tyree?
They
You know
Clone
what's funny?
Tyree.
I always thought about my name being like, what if my name was like Tyree Tyrone? And I was like, that's a black ass name.
Like, first and middle? Tyree, Tyrone?
Tyree and
First, Tyree dash Tyrone. That's my name. Tyree Tyrone.
Oh, you got two first things. Two
Tyree
first
Tyree
black ass
Tyrone.
names?
They call that nigga TT.
ATT?
TT Tata.
Come to TT Studios,
Tyree
get your
Tyrone right
pictures.
Tyrone at what is it? Studio 22. Tyree Tyrone at Studio 22.
Come take your pictures, TT at 22.
Right. Speaking of Netflix, they are going to premiere a film based off of women in hip hop to celebrate 50th anniversary of hip hop. And that has gotten some backlash.
These anniversary things been so weird.
It's been a weird year. It's been like weird, like passive aggressive shit. Cause it's like it's the 50th year anniversary, but almost every 2 weeks you get the hip hop is on a decline. There's no number one or this, that, and the third, right? But then like with this Ladies First doc they finna drop, I think Missy Elliott and somebody else did not give them permission to use their music in the doc. And then also, and then in the promotion or the trailer, there's no mention or imagery of Nicki Minaj. And it's like, how the fuck can you throw?
Well, there's no, that thing, they didn't put any imagery of like any of the old, like MC Lyte, Queen Latifah. They use like a lot of the new ladies to go ahead and promote, like Lotto.
Queen Latifah?
But it's still, you still can't, you can't, like, you still gotta.
They said they're in it, but they're not in the trailer. And they said that's kind of.
But they said I don't think there's no mention of Nicki Minaj at all.
It's called Ladies First.
You spitting over there. It is called Ladies First.
I don't give a fuck how you feel about Nicki Minaj. You still got to talk about her.
But Nicki Minaj probably could have wanted the bag. And they were like, "Bitch, we're not paying you that. We're gonna leave you up."
Pay people to talk about them in the doc.
You don't have to pay them to talk about it, but it's kind of hard to talk about somebody and not use their music.
That's background
like,
music.
the fuck I'm supposed to do? You know what I mean?
It's true. I don't know. But I'm gonna watch it regardless. Like,
I'm gonna watch it.
But there's some backlash, and then like I said, with Missy Elliott also not giving her permission to use the music, it's like, all right, how you?
Yeah, Missy don't co-sign. I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's leaves some room for that. And
they're gonna talk about Mia X. Mia X was one of them ones.
Yeah, but my thing is too. I'm always skeptical now. I'm more skeptical now with the whole SCAG shit and the strikes for the writers and actors and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
When movies come out, like,
how
much is Netflix a part of the problem? You know what I mean?
Huge.
Is Netflix like Spotify? Like,
all them, because they don't let people know. We don't know. We don't know how many streams this shit get. So that's
or
even the splits.
Yeah. So
how
like,
much
they
the
fucking problem.
Is that a thing? Like, as a consumer, right? Is that something that would you want to see that?
Yeah,
because a lot of those stats could be fake. Like, number one on Netflix.
Oh right now. Exactly. I mean, I would want to know only because I feel like sometimes they might put out shows that. What if somebody ain't watching the show? You know what I mean? But we're trying to push this narrative. You know what I mean?
Right.
People
so
say
they pay them a bag.
They keep putting this shit out. Let's keep putting this shit out. Oh, people love it. Bitch, anybody watching this shit? You doesn't want people to watch it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I bet the Get Down would have stayed up if they had the streaming numbers.
Yeah, I haven't met one person that don't like to Get Down.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. I think about that shit. I think about with Apple Music, like people talk about like the albums that you see when you first go to search. Mm-hmm. Like people pay for those placements. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm pretty sure with Netflix it's probably the same shit.
Yeah. I mean they do, but most of it's Netflix shit now. In the front shit, Netflix originals. I don't want to see this shit, but it's they app, so I get it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. And Netflix ain't. They not finna bulge, bitch. Like, nah, bitch, y'all. We might be Spotify, but we ain't finna have all these numbers all on our platform and shit. Cause then I don't know. I think at that point it's like,
man, I'm not watching nothing that says it like got 1,000 or 10,000 views. You know what I mean? I'll just get past it. So it's a good thing too. You know what I mean? So I understand it. But you want y'all to watch shit for yourself, and
they'll be like fucking YouTube. Mm-hmm. But nobody can just upload their own film to Netflix too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Tubi's for.
Yeah, but I feel like, would you want to like be able to do like a direct to consumer thing?
Hell
like
yeah.
How you can do
that Tubi shit cool as fuck. Like if you would do a black exploitation film and put that bitch on Tubi instead of tell people to go to fucking YouTube, that should be cool as fuck.
Right.
True.
Because you got Amazon. Amazon does that too. Mm-hmm. People upload their films on Amazon.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there's all types of like the same shit that be on Tubi. They be on fucking Amazon. They've been on Amazon for a minute.
Hey man, when we gonna make this movie, man? Fuck it.
Then you got.
I'm ready.
Then you got what I'm saying, but like you know how you have like CD Baby or Symphonic or what's the one that everybody DistroKid that to upload to Spotify, to Apple Music and shit like that, right? Because that helps you legitimize your music for viewers, knowing that you on major streaming platforms. Or for independent film directors and whatnot, right? That want to have a short film or a series or some shit. It's like, what if there's like some type of platform that you could pay, just like the other ones that for music, where you can distribute on like Netflix or fucking Amazon and all these other ones, you know what I mean? Or get on fucking Apple TV or some shit like that. So I don't know. Just a thought. I thought about that before, but yeah, I don't know if what have y'all been watching on Netflix lately or anything? Y'all been watching anything?
I've been watching a lot of dating shows. I've been watching like
Dating shows?
not Too Hot to Handle. What's that shit called? Temptation Island.
Okay.
That shit cool as fuck, bitch.
That shit good?
Yeah,
What's the premise? Because I know all these dating shows.
It's like 4 couples.
Uh-huh.
And then the guys get a villa, and the girls get a villa. The guys get a bunch of girls to stay, random ass girls to stay with them in the villa, and the girls get a bunch of guys to stay with them. And it's you gotta deal with temptation.
Oh, they can't have sex though, right?
Oh, you can do the fuck you want to do. They be fucking. They be fucking on that bitch. That's why I watch it. But and then that's funny as fuck. And then I watch it. And then like every now and then, it's like it's just cameras all around, so they know what the fuck going on. And every now and then they'll be like, it's time for the confrontation, whatever. You'll go sit down and you'll watch a clip. You'll see like your boyfriend or girlfriend doing what the fuck they doing, but they like cut it up so you don't really fucking know. You're like they'll be getting into bed, put the covers over their head, and the shit just go off, so you don't know what the fuck happened.
Wow.
Shit like that. And it's like some light that when the other couple is like kissing or fucking whatever case, it's like the whole light, the house will turn red. It's one for the girls and one's for the guys. So the girls have to turn red for a guy doing something and vice versa. But it's cool on the show is these women, they be acting like they in a relationship with the guys, and the guys be like, bitch, I got my real girlfriend in this other house doing the same thing. I was like, bitch, you don't got dibs on me, bitch. I'm the prize, bitch. I can talk to every fucking girl I want to here.
Right.
That should be fucking fun.
Boy,
But
like,
that shit-
Island?
like
that shit
academics.
crazy.
I'm the prize.
That shit crazy, bro. Right.
Wow.
You did.
I recently rewatched Insecure on Netflix.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool to kind of just like rewatch and see like the growth of the characters or the one-off characters are like musicians that she had on the show, from Jadena to Leon Thomas, and also seeing like how every season she's always had like characters from like old black sitcoms from like the 90s
Oh,
early
yeah.
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she had Professor Oglesby on there before. She had the one girl.
I'm mad that's his name because that's not his name.
That's not his name. Why did I just say that? It's not his fucking name.
Everybody know who Professor Ogilvy is.
I don't know his name.
All right. Yeah.
But
So that is his name.
she's had Regina. Is it Regina Hall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's had her on there. She's had I can't remember everybody.
You're talking about in the little slave clip she got
Yeah,
going
but she's
on.
had,
She
like-
always got different shows going on
Yeah,
too.
and she all have like different characters. in that
SZA
shit.
on there too, kinda, not really. Like
Really?
she's they looking for some girl. It's a show called I forget the name, but she's
Oh, yeah.
missing. It's SZA's a girl who's missing, but like she having interviews with other people. It's just
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rewatched that. So that was cool.
I've been watching I'm a Virgo on Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I only watched that show high, and it's like.
I've just finished it and I was like, this is on some sorry to bother you shit.
The whole time I was watching that shit, I was like, he just looks stank. Like,
He
look
do.
big
He
as
looks
stank.
He looks stank as a bitch.
He just looks stank, bro. Like,
When I started it started. I think you probably had already watched it, some of it. So it started on Weirdest episode, and this girl he was talking to was like, "Hey, you need to take a bath, bitch."
Oh,
She's like, "I like to play with your big old balls and shit. You need a bath." I was like, "Bitch, what the fuck am I watching? This is the first episode." And she was like, "Episode 8. I like to play with your big old balls. You need to take a bath." I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
Because they had sex. The girl that you're talking about, she like the show is so weird, but she like moves real fast. She got a superpower.
oh yeah.
I
That's
was
funny.
like, how's she the only one with a superpower? And she wanted to fuck him. And I was like, this is just
Yeah.
So she like the Flash?
what.
You said she moved fast. She like the Flash?
Yeah, like the Flash, but like.
It might have been a time lapse shit type.
Well, she learned how to slow down for people, but she just moves quickly.
Think she Bobby Valentino?
Yeah.
The show is. I will give it a weird. It's definitely weird.
Oh yeah, for sure.
She like the squirrel over the hedge that drank the Red Bull.
I don't know.
It got me because the title is I'm a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo. So,
Okay,
you
cool.
know.
Cool.
I just wanted to see, like,
Okay, boo.
you rude.
Fuck about that shit.
Don't nobody care about
Virgo.
Yours is a Virgo?
Out here, bitch.
Cool.
You a Virgo too?
Yeah.
I forgot y'all motherfuckers Virgos,
Duh.
man. Fuck that's
You a Virgo?
Next month.
I'm a Libra, so I don't fucking.
I'm a Libra.
You laughing at bitch. You know niggas did backflips in the 1800s. You can't never laugh at me again. You don't know shit about life.
I think the way you say your zodiac sign, it kind of has a certain like flair or zest to it. Like you said Libra, it's just like I'm a Libra. Like you had to shake your head and say I'm a Libra.
I just big. I don't know shit about zodiac sign.
I don't like to say my zodiac sign because it just sounds like I'm saying like I feel like I'm an asshole.
What you is?
Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio. Like
Oh yeah, I'm a Scorpion. So you got a fucking chest tap. You say that I'm a Scorpio. To the Rocket Scorpion King, you come out.
yeah, like all right, I don't like saying that shit. But where else we wanna go? Where we going?
You know who else is a Virgo?
Who?
Beyonce.
Beyonce is a Virgo.
Yes.
It's true. She is a Virgo.
She also responded to Badu and Lizzo.
Which I think that shit was lame. I think that shit was lame.
I didn't think it.
I think
was
she was
like
lying.
the
What
way
she said?
What she said?
Is it? I don't know if this.
I know they
album.
took she like when she said her name in one song and then like she don't say her name in a song anymore.
So Lizzo is so it's a song where she's saying the girls' names, right?
Yeah.
Is that on the album or is that was just a concert?
I don't know the song, and I don't know.
I don't know. She said Badu 4 times.
Yeah, she was like Badu. I'm like, bro.
And I know it was about the whole hat thing. I was like, I didn't think that it would go.
It could be like paying
this
homage. Though. She said it
far.
in the concert, right? Her name.
yeah,
Yeah,
but she was
that's
supposed to
what
say
it sound
Lizzo's
like.
name in it, and I guess because of the.
Oh, I wouldn't say your name either.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like that little bit of shit. People be like, "Oh man, Beyonce be knowing." Like, I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People.
Yeah.
I don't like how much credit people give celebrities. Like, bitch, it's a regular person. Why the fuck would I say anything about Lizzo? Bitch, I got news. I got an app. I see this shit. She ain't said shit yet. So why the fuck would I come out and say her name? Now I think I'm in support of Lizzo.
Yep.
Let me just not say her fucking name.
She gonna get ahead of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, y'all can make whatever narrative y'all want to outside of that. But I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, I'm with Lizzo. Nah,
Yeah.
bitch, you speak up first. Then we same shit that happened with I ain't gonna say it, but the Saturday service shit.
I thought it was weird that it seemed like they was trying to make Badu go against Beyonce. I was like, this is just a hat. And she just wore a hat.
It's a clip of Jay-Z, like saying something before he starts to rap. You know how rappers do, like, yeah, da, da, da. And like at the Beyonce concert, and like she gets scared, like she jumps a little bit. She's like, oh shit, nigga. Like,
That's funny.
I was like, bro, that's some funny shit. But y'all want to get into the Lizzo topic?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it.
Go ahead, Raul.
Why I gotta do it?
Do not let Raul.
Lizzo is in the you know, has been making her way through X, not Twitter, but through X and whatnot, because dancers are coming out saying that, yo man, she got us doing some crazy shit. She fat shaming people, which is
That
wild.
is probably the funniest part.
Y'all believe that?
I don't believe that she fat shaming, but who am I to say that? Who am I to
I
judge?
feel like that's a stretch.
I mean, I believe it, but I'm okay with not believing it if it ain't true. But I believe
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't want to.
I'm with Tyree
I
on
believe
this
it,
one
but I'm okay with
because
not
you
believing
know
that
how. Okay, this it might be a little dark, but you know how when they said like slaves finally became free, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they said the first thing a nigga wanted to do is own his own slaves. So there was black people that owned slaves back in the day after they got free because shit that happened to them, so they can't wait to do it to somebody else. That's the first thing I saw. And she was fat shaming.
Yeah, it's just self hatred.
Yeah, she was like, I got all the jokes already because they done told them shits to me for at least 20 years, so I'm going to get them off on some of y'all hoes.
Right.
It's just like
Might not be true.
how
But-
I seen a video somebody talk about Michael Jordan, how he fucking get up and he was going to the club and shit. He go play basketball the next day, but he ball. But niggas that he went out with, like, yeah, that's one in that motherfucking club. I was like, bitch, I was with you. So Lizzo, her being big, she like, bitch, I can be big, but I'm the main person, bitch. I'm dancing, I'm doing this shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting this shit done. Your ass smaller than me. I still think you too big, but you can't keep up, and that's a fucking problem with your big ass. that's probably what the fuck she said.
Yeah.
What the fuck you say back? My boss bigger than me, but
my
she's
God.
also outdance me on this fucking stage.
Bitch, I'm 350.
So
bitch,
it
you
ain't
can't
nothing.
do this
I mean,
shit.
They were saying like you know, she made us like eat bananas out of strippers' vaginas or some shit.
That's some wild shit.
That is.
I didn't know that.
That don't even sound
I
real.
see sexual allegations.
Now
Yeah.
there's a clip where she
Or
was
she-
on a radio interview. I don't know if she was in another country or whatever, but it was like there's a strip club where they do like a banana trick on their vagina. So she's like, "Oh yeah, I want to go to that. I want to go to that." And I'm thinking like, one, that's gross. That's just gross. But two, it's like, if we go to a strip club, right? I can't make you.
Do anything you don't
can't-
want
But
to
I
do.
could be like, yo, bro, come on, bro. Da, da, da. Like if a stripper was like, take a shot off my stomach or some shit, right? And we drunk, and I'm like, go, or whatever. You can't come back and be like, yo, man, this motherfucker hometown had all the Beatsnchill crew.
If the person was like, well, everybody here like 30. If the person was like 21, 22, and they felt like, damn, if I don't take the shot, hometown gonna fucking fire me. Like they feel like that's like, then they'll be like, oh, it's a fucking problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
If the person's taking a shot because they feel like inferior to their fucking job, you ain't gonna make me eat no fucking banana at nobody, coochie, bitch. You can fire me today, bitch. Sorry, I'll go home.
Yeah. Or she was making them like caress or touch like the strippers
Yeah.
or whatever, and they didn't want
You
to do
do
that
touch
shit.
strippers at.
I do find it weird that I didn't know it was sexual shit because I didn't see anything like
Yeah, I
sexual
see
allegations. I thought that would have been
sexual
headline.
allegations.
Now they did
Sexual misconduct.
Some of the
Lizzo.
dancers did just recently do a live TMZ interview, and I don't think it went well. It was,
Looking shaky for them.
it was damn sure looking like the nigga Spence in the fucking boxing match, boy. 'Cause that shit did not go fucking well. They basically, somebody kind of did like a short version in text form, was like, did Lizzo make you do these things? They're like, nah, it just felt like we was gonna lose our job if we didn't.
Yep.
And it's like, bitch, did she tell you, or did she make you do these things? Did she demand that, or did you just, was it in your head? And the way they responded, it was kind of like, saying y'all should have did this one, man.
Yeah. Same thing that happened if it was a man or woman. Like somebody regular, I guess you could go in there talking. The TMZ. What the fuck? Shut
Harvey
up.
Weinstein type shit.
TMZ got their money. They gonna make so much money from the interview. They probably paid their ass a couple thousand. You ain't gonna get your lawsuit going now. Here's what it is.
Shit. And then you got another female artist in the news, Cardi B.
Oh.
Throws.
Lock
She
her
did
ass
something
up.
that should have been done.
Lock her ass up.
No.
Lock her up.
No.
Lock her ass
Throws a
up.
mic. You
No.
can't throw no mic.
Listen.
You ain't supposed to
She
throw no
told him to throw water on her.
She told him?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a video of her saying like throw water, and
I
she was
didn't-
pouring water on herself.
I
And motherfucker was just throwing water.
not hear that.
It's part. It's like early on in the video.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like there's like rules for the audience, but then there's also rules for art. You can't not throw equipment at somebody and not think there's going to be repercussions.
These
I'm tired
mics-
of seeing
these mics are
fans
heavy.
Throwing people. I'm
No, I
tired
get
of
it.
the fans throwing shit at people. I'm just tired of
I
it.
get
That's
it.
part of the show. That's what they do.
You can't do
What,
people
fans?
can't-
No, women throw bras and shit on stage.
Yeah,
and-
you ain't supposed to.
But bottles.
People throw their phones.
yeah, people
ain't
throw
supposed to-
phones.
Nah,
at-
that girl, what's that white girl that got hit with the phone, had to get like 9 stitches?
That's crazy.
That's just wild.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to throw stuff, right? You got security. Let security handle that. You ain't supposed to throw no mic.
A brassiere and some panty drawers. Ain't nobody tripping over that.
Yeah.
but
Clothing,
she should trip over water either.
A water, full ass
Oh,
water bottle.
but then again, you don't know if it's water sometimes too.
She told him to throw water. Y'all, you gotta
That's the part
You
I
did.
missed.
you have to
I
go
didn't
off that.
know
She
that.
told him
She
to
did.
throw water.
That's a
She
little-
did
that
say, throw some
changes-
water
Throw
on
some
me.
water
It's
on
hot.
me.
It's hot as a bitch.
That changes things.
So it's like, bitch, you can't throw a fucking mic at nobody.
Nah.
I'm sure if anybody in this room got hit by that microphone, we suing. Right?
I'm suing the pants off that motherfucker. I'm gonna
Yeah.
change my name
It
to
looked
fucking
like
Cardi
the girl.
T,
It
bitch.
looked like the girl had. It looked like she had like the water in her hand. She was like, period, and then like it like kind of went,
She kind of looked like she.
and then she was like, oh shit, my
sorry,
bad.
Yeah, when she
Cardi
got hit that
said,
microphone.
you son of a.
Yeah,
Clocked the ass with that.
That shit crazy.
I'm suing though. For
Bust
sure.
ass right in they shit. Bow.
And the thing is, she didn't even hit her. She hit some other girl, and that's the girl.
Oh,
that
I
she-
definitely fucking sue.
I guess she should have did what Lotto did. Y'all seen her rap to somebody saying, "Don't throw shit at me no more."
Yeah.
She was rapping to her old song.
Lotto's funny because she taking all them little funny clips, like that shit, that thing you to my man shit. She did that shit at Rolling Loud and started dancing that shit. Like,
That's
some funny shit.
I didn't know that was Lotto on that thank you to my man shit.
That is some funny shit.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well-
sue her ass. I mean,
Just
Yeah.
that's simple. You can't do that shit. You can't throw no fucking. This shit, them shit's heavy. That shit
Them
hurts.
shits- yeah,
like
that's
you
what I'm
did it
saying.
trying to hurt this person,
Like you,
and
saw
then you
the
threw it in the
force.
crowd. But she did not know who fuck threw that water. She ain't fucking knew. She knew
She
what
just
area
felt
it
it.
came
She
from.
knew- yeah, she knew
I'ma
the
throw this
vicinity.
bitch. So no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like
Aliens are here.
yeah.
Aliens are here. All right.
Oh God.
Sad to say it. And I listen. I was just on podcast with Patrick
Word.
Hughes and Bobby Brown's Blind Spots podcast. Check that out. And we was talking about it, and I said I made a valid point. I feel like we all know now that aliens are here, and we have a lot going on. But everyone's gonna have a moment when they're gonna sit and think about that shit, and you have a moment you're gonna freak the fuck out.
No. You ever seen
What
the
you
movie
mean?
The Fourth Kind?
Yeah, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen
I
that.
already be thinking about shit like that, so I don't need to be thinking about shit like
No,
that.
but now it's like
No.
it's shit confirmed, right? It's like if somebody said, "Yo, I don't fucking know."
I want to know
Goddamn.
why they just releasing it now, because obviously they had it forever. And niggas been asking, Area 51, y'all got aliens X, Y, and Z?
It's like
and then all of a sudden now they're like, oh yeah, we uncovered aircrafts and they had beings in them. And niggas just saying it like mad nonchalant. Like, why the fuck is nonchalant now?
But I'm saying if mutants was real, like let's say we seen like a Thanos motherfucker just snap and appear here, right? And we like, oh shit, right? We're like, damn, it's actual fucking like superheroes and villains for real, right? It's gonna be a moment you're gonna be like, you're gonna sit there and think to yourself, you're gonna freak out, right? And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be a real thing. You got ask your mom, ask your parents about aliens.
No.
My mom and grandma come from the church, all right?
Hell, here we go.
That is, you know, the conversation. What are they gonna say? Well, baby, God got us, baby.
He created.
You know what I'm
heavens
saying?
and
You gonna
earth.
sit there, you gonna freak out, you gonna start crying. You like, man, bro, aliens is real, bro. Like, you gonna watch certain movies like fucking Prometheus or fucking Independence Day or some shit,
Yeah.
and you gonna fucking freak out, dog.
No.
If you see an alien and you realize these motherfuckers look like Wilt Chamberlain and goddamn Hakeem the Dream, bitch, these 7'3" aliens, you gonna lose your fucking mind with big foreheads, man.
I don't even think they look like that though.
What's
It's
that
probably
about?
just like puddles of fucking water with amoebas in them. It probably ain't no real like life forms where niggas is
so?
like, yeah, we would know.
Oh no, bro.
You think it's them big long black eye motherfuckers that's in the Twitter emojis?
Yeah. Like the fucking
That'd be funny.
Alien versus Predator type shit.
Hell no.
That'd
Get
be
me
cool.
out of here.
That'd be
Cool.
I mean,
Hell
what
no.
I'm supposed to do? They here? I can't fight no fucking alien.
I think maybe they're not vicious or any malice. They may actually just be like, yo, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but Tiger don't think he vicious. He eat
He
the
just
fuck out you,
being him.
bitch.
Yeah.
a tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He eat the fuck out your ass, bitch. I'm eating food.
And that's just him being him.
Surviving.
They're gonna be.
No, tiger's threatened by you though. Tiger's like
He's
kill or-
scared.
Kill or be killed. That's what I'm saying.
You
I
food.
but tigers also don't fucking drive spacecrafts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But they're not driving spacecraft. They're just driving a fucking car. You know what I mean,
Tiger?
they just in a spaceship, bitch.
You talking about
They-
Tiger?
but I'm saying, I think aliens is kind of like, yo, bro, like we just here, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What
You
else
think they gonna
do
try to
but
make the nigga black? No, what up, nigga?
Nah,
Hey, don't let nobody else call you nigga, my boy.
nah.
Hit him with that phaser blast, my
But
nigga.
I don't know. I think a lot of things are connected. Like shit been going on in the water. I seen a clip. It was like it's flesh eating seaweed. It's flesh eating seaweed that eats up plastic and debris. That's now approaching on land. And a dude made a video. He was like,
So
maybe
we don't
the
need.
aliens put the seaweed in the water to clean up the earth, right? Because it eat up plastic and shit.
That's
and
what's
maybe
up.
the aliens think humans are debris.
See, now it's
Possible.
conspiracy shit.
I mean, you can't.
It's all a conspiracy.
Conspiracy cannot take a bad term now because aliens are here.
I don't give. Hey,
So you worried?
I don't give
Am
a
I
fuck.
worried?
You sound
Kinda.
worried. You sound worried.
Kinda. How many alien movies have y'all seen? He was like, man, that's
Lots
crazy.
of them.
Thank God they ain't real.
I only saw
Lots of
one.
them. You only see
What
one.
you talking about? Like alien movies? Like
Nigga,
Not like
I was even
Transformers and
like,
shit.
man, I'm glad Mars attacks ain't fucking real.
oh, that shit was crazy. My bad. I seen two then. Mars Attacks was wild.
That's when they was eating motherfuckers' fingers.
Nah, that's when it was a brain and like a skull with the big eyes.
Yeah, I
and
think they ate
shit.
them motherfuckers' fingers. Shit. They bite motherfuckers' fingers. I thought cone heads was real. That shit's scary as fuck too. Were them
Oh,
aliens?
Yeah, they technically they was. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the planet Glack or whatever the fuck. Them niggas
scary.
had like 8 rows of teeth.
I mean, but then aliens could be like on some on some like Guardians of the Galaxy type shit, where you just got a bunch of random people that look green, blue, metal in their head type shit, and they just, you know.
Yeah, this is different because like they don't have a Michael Jackson, they don't got LeBron James, so like they motherfuckers just be bad people, bitch. Imagine us without Michael Jackson and LeBron James.
Those are the top like
Michael Jackson
specimens
and
of
James.
human beings. Is
Yeah.
LeBron James and Michael Jackson.
And
That's
Serena
two of
Williams.
Like
That's two of them. Yeah, that
that's
nigga not lying.
top 5 human beings of all time. Michael Jackson.
Should it be
LeBron
different?
James,
I'm just this shit is different. You know what I
Serena
mean?
Williams and Beyonce. It's like aliens. Is like, yo, bro, we fuck with them too. Like
Nah, they don't. Nah, hell no.
they probably do fuck with them. They can use radio signals and shit and Wi-Fi, right?
No, if it came here to kill, bitch. Terry, if I went to another planet, I ain't going there to fucking bake no fucking cookies. I'm going there bitch to take over.
You going to take over?
I'm going to take over.
How you landing? How you landing? You landing on your ship? You land with your ship?
I'm laying how Michael Jackson laying, just stare at their just stare at their
Like, bro, what's this man just
Motherfucker
standing
ain't
there?
moving.
Oh my god.
To them, they're like, oh, it's Jesus.
No.
It's Jesus.
Dwayne Wade.
That boy gonna start playing Tell Me When to Go. Jesus Christ had dreads, so shake 'em.
That's crazy. If you land on another like planet and it's aliens and you there to take over, like, what's your speech? Like, what do you say?
You
Speech.
fucking freak out and say some stupid shit like
What going on?
Fee, fi, fo. That's what the fuck I'm gonna say to y'all.
It's like 3, 5, 4, 5. You are looking at it, nigga. Oh, man.
5, 4, 5.
And it's good people, so you know. I don't know what the fuck that mean, but hey man,
I just want to know if them niggas are Area 51 or not.
Area 51,
Yeah.
probably.
I'ma just mind my business.
Don't mind your business. It might be cool though.
Nah.
It might be cool, bro. Aliens could be cool.
I don't think the aliens cool because technically they've been locked up since they got
Yeah,
here.
they
Don't
mad as
nobody
hell
like
at
being
us.
locked up.
They mad as hell. Like got here, got locked up.
So
Being
Harambe did to that
experimented
jit. That
on.
jit fell in the cage.
Shit
Fucking-
probably torn apart.
He ain't kill him though. He
He
dragged him.
mangled that little white boy.
The white boy still alive, ain't he?
Yeah, he lying. He killed his ass though.
I mean, black people was enslaved, man. So aliens probably be like, man, we ain't got no problem with y'all. You know what I mean?
I was trying to communicate to them that this is like a darker skin version of they oppressors. Like, hey man, you cool with us? Phaser blaster, nigga. Niggas ain't fucking with us.
He's worse as black.
Oh man, what's next? What we got? Let's get the RIPs out of the way, cause it's gonna get sad, or it might not get sad, but I don't want to focus on
It was
it.
the
feel like
first
it'll be
RIP
kinda
going to
funny.
Twitter.
I mean, rest in peace to Twitter is now welcome to X. How y'all feel about that app changing on y'all phone?
It's the
I don't
same
like
app.
it.
I
I
don't
thought it
give a
was a
fuck.
porn app on my phone. I didn't know what was going on.
Videos, I was like, oh
I'm like, what
shit.
the fuck is this? I ain't download this shit.
Yeah, I downloaded this shit.
I didn't know what was going on. I don't give a damn.
X videos top tier, my boy. I ain't gonna hold you. It's that
My
exit
heart.
video.
Yeah. They changed the retweet button to the retweet to repost. It's called repost, not retweet.
Oh,
I won't be on there.
I didn't see that.
I heard Threads lost like a bunch of users. They lost like 500,000, a million users or some shit like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, where they saying like all the apps are like turning the same color, black and white. Like what's going on with all these apps using black and white?
It's dark mode for
I
everybody.
mean, all my apps is dark mode anyway
See?
on my phone, so it
So
don't
might
matter.
as well
I
just
thought all the
change
apps just still had their own thing though. I thought the dark mode was just like the background of your phone.
I thought Twitter was like dark blue back in the day.
It
It
was.
was, but now it's
was
black. 'cause
white.
It's X.
Oh, for real?
It's black now.
White
It's a black
and
X.
blue, now black.
Yeah.
Fucking laughing at it.
What's
All right, the real RIPs. Let's go.
Paul Rubin.
AKA Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. See, I thought Chaos was going to come on Twitter about it because once he caught up in like some
Pervert
was
shit. I heard that too.
Indecent exposure in a movie theater back. Like, this is after like the Pee Wee Herman show and stuff like that. They caught that boy in a movie theater, Indecent exposure. It's one of them X-rated movie theaters.
Oh,
And
shit like that is not cool.
See, because I thought it was like some shit with kids.
Nah, he's jacking off his movie theater on a jerk off movie. What's supposed to do in this bitch? You gotta be even a sicker person to go watch an X-rated movie.
And with like seats around you.
I mean, you go in a bitch and not jack off. I'm supposed to just go and watch this shit and just sit here while motherfuckers fucking. That's crazy as fuck.
And paying attention to it. Because
You can save the theaters.
Nike
Going to
dropped,
watch porn. Just, oh, that was good. Everybody just go home and leave.
Nike dropped the Fallen Heroes SB pack where it was a sneaker was like all it was a dunk. The dunk high was all gray because that's what he wore. He wore the all gray fit with a white tongue for his shirt, and then on the tongue it had like the little red Nike tag because he used to wear a red bow tie. But on the inside of the insole, it had a bunch of movie theater chairs and then a dude sitting there like this.
That's cool.
Oh my
Like, but it was like in all black because apparently like he was like supposed to be incognito. So,
That's cool.
but yeah, like that's like shit like that, you know. So that's all he really did, and they tried to vilify that nigga for that, and then apparently he caught cancer in like in the past 6 years, and was fighting that shit. So
Yeah.
Did y'all see that Agnes Cloud from Euphoria passed away?
Yes, I've seen that too.
Like, damn.
they're saying it's an overdose, at least for right now.
Yeah.
That's what I assume, sadly.
Yeah, there was this clip where he was like on somebody's podcast. He was just talking about how like, I guess he was depressed. He's like, man, people think, you know, just because you're doing this, everything's good, but it's like everything's not good, and they're just like laughing and stuff. And then people like, man, people be telling y'all there's something wrong. It's like, bro, you know, we can't just like assume.
You can't dive into their life and change
Yeah.
shit. You know, you gotta help somebody out, but
That shit was sad.
It is.
shit came out of nowhere.
He
Yeah.
was a really good actor in Euphoria, too.
Yeah, it did really, really good in Euphoria. And then you have
First thing I think about is that Jit they used to work with, cause them niggas was like this, even off camera.
Oh, yeah.
they shot his ass up in the fucking show though. He was like,
You seen Euphoria?
Nah,
That shit good.
I seen clips.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Drake is like an executive producer on that show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fucking O'Shea Shelby. Somebody I'm not sure that this person that attended a Beyonce concert, but I guess just through the season of the Beyonce tour, he was voguing to a Beyonce song at the gas station, and some dude was just like killed his ass.
What?
Yeah, killed him for voguing to a Beyonce song on like some hate crime, homophobia shit.
Damn.
So it's been like a bunch of people just kind of like protesting from like the LGBTQ community at gas stations and then doing vogues and stuff like that, just like saying his name and stuff like that. So that recently happened.
Damn.
So yeah,
That
justice
sucks.
for O'Shea Shelby, R.I.P. O'Shea Shelby. The YNW Melly case.
Niggas acquitted.
What the fuck is going on?
That shit is crazy. I
So,
wish it was like.
Apparently it was deadlocked. So basically, there's some people that want to convict him guilty. There's some people that convicted him not guilty. But it was deadlocked for so long. They called it a mistrial.
Right.
So apparently they should be, I think in like 6 months to a year, they should be able to retry him
Damn.
or whatnot because.
I'd be mad as shit because I want to get out of this fucking prison.
Oh,
There's been some weird shit going on during the case too. Like,
Yeah.
Just random.
There's
weird
always
shit.
weird shit going on with these like celebrity cases though. There's
Yeah.
always some,
Like
like
that
weird
Johnny
shit.
Depp shit.
Yeah.
That shit on Hulu now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. The whole
Damn.
case.
Like, there's
They
always some
milking
weird
that
shit,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's basically what happened. So there's people that wanted to convict him guilty and some people didn't want to. The judge was like, yeah, man, mistrial. So I don't know when they retry him if it's criminal or if it'll be civil, but that's where that's at. So
What's this NBA YoungBoy and Mac?
So NBA YoungBoy has been on video hanging with McConan. I'm not sure if they got
McConan.
a song together or not, but they've been kicking it or whatever. And like, this is just like sidebar to that, but like, the image of NBA Young, that nigga looks like he needs. I hope something's okay with him. I hope he's okay because he looks very
You talking
like.
about NBA YoungBoy?
Yeah, he looks really skinny, like really skinny, bro. Like he got like a little ponytail and shit. That nigga looks skinny as shit. I hope he okay.
last video I seen of that nigga, a bitch ass nigga, don't ever play with me. Show him to watch, mama. And that nigga was doing that shit. That's the last video I seen, and that nigga looked like a regular demon. Like
It's
he
crazy
always
because like his son is the grandson of
Floyd
Floyd
Mayweather.
fucking Mayweather. That's just
Random.
funny, right? But yeah, he was hanging out with McConan or whatever. They was riding together and whatnot, listening to like Post Malone and shit. And of course McConan, you know, he was known for the hit single he had Tuesday when he was signed to OVO.
Going
And
up.
then we got dropped or whatever. He was like, telling us, I started this gay shit in hip hop.
That's what he
I
said.
do remember that.
What a stake to claim.
And then, but he recently posted screenshots of his DMs where like, cause he's been hanging with NBA YoungBoy, or maybe they got a song out or something. I'm not sure, but other people he's been cool with have now started to reach back out to him.
Oh.
And where he had reached out to them previously over like 2018, 2020 and whatnot, and they didn't want to respond, but like it was Post Malone, Metro Boomin, and Sway Lee. We're like, yo, man, we gotta hang out soon, bro. Let's jam soon, like, bro, we gotta get one in.
Cause the NBA YoungBoy.
That nigga got some power, man.
NBA YoungBoy is, I mean, he does really well in numbers. So
Hell yeah.
True, that's very true.
but
NBA
Drop whenever he want, and everything gets millions of plays.
that shit
It
when he
don't
was talking
fucking
about
matter.
how he felt bad about the impact of his music, that video's so fucking funny now.
Oh, I gotta watch
I
that.
feel like with my music, like I was like, oh my god, I cannot take that shit serious. But
NBA YoungBoy and NLE Chopper look like cousins to me. Like they look like they could be related.
I feel that way about NLE Chopper
Tiger.
and what's the one nigga name, man, from New Orleans? He was the first nigga was talking about eating booty.
Oh, Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. I feel like NLE Chopper, Kevin Gates' cousin.
They cousin.
Yeah. But yeah. NBA YoungBoy McConan. That's all I have for that. I did want to talk about. Do y'all want to talk about Utopia?
I didn't listen to it.
You didn't listen to Utopia? Why
That's-
you don't listen to music, bro? What's wrong with you?
I ain't saying shit because there's a bunch of shit I don't listen to, but I damn sure listen to
I
Utopia.
mean, that's like the biggest rap album. This is the biggest album dropped this year, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I started to
You don't
listen.
like Travis Scott?
God damn! I started to listen to it, but it
God
wasn't just
damn.
it wasn't the moment. I was not feeling it, so I was like, I'm not gonna let this be the first bad listen.
I got
Give
you.
it some time, nigga.
She was going through some things.
I feel that.
Yeah,
Whatever that nigga is, chill out.
Nah, it's more career wise.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
that is a
Hard
fairly
out
happy
here
album.
for
So
a
if you
pimp.
fucking going through it,
How you feel about Utopia?
shit was good. I like it. I feel like it's a culmination of Owl Pharaoh all the way to Astro World, and he just really had the creativity to do whatever he did,
Yeah.
do whatever he wanted to do, because for those real Travis Scott fans, you know, like Owl Pharaoh is nothing like Rodeo or even Days Before Rodeo.
Gotcha.
He was on some real like alternative, like deep Kid Cudi shit before Kid Cudi was day and night type Kid Cudi. Like, so all of the sonics and stuff, but this just sound hella refined. The features were well placed. Like hearing West Side Gun on the album I would have never thought West Side Gun and Travis Scott would have sounded good. Just the features were, and the song with SZA and Future, very good. Like I said, I hope DJ Khaled taking notes because he had a song with SZA and Future, and that song was trash. So when Travis Scott put it together, that shit sounded amazing. So it just goes to show you, like, people that produce and really know how sonics and music is supposed to sound, they can really like make fucking diamonds with that shit.
Yeah.
Not to say Khaled is trash, but he had the same opportunity and he didn't deliver nowhere near as well as Travis Scott did.
I like the album a lot. I think I feel like Travis is a understudy of Kanye. So because of that, certain things I like with Kanye's albums, I like with Travis, which is Kanye was talking about how he learned how to make music for stadiums. I think Travis Scott has also mastered how to make whatever the modern vibes are today in hip hop and make that to be to make that to play for like massive audiences. So I think he's real good with the sonics of the album. The reason why I like the album is because he started off with something I had a problem with Astro World, which was he focused too much. It's like he found his way, his lane, and how to stand out with using auto-tune, where that just became like his thing. Like it's always auto-tuning Travis Scott, and I like the fact that he didn't start off the album with that. He started off with like that weird rugged voice that he uses when he raps. I like that he started the album with that. So I was once I heard that, I was like, okay, at least I got that, because I like when Travis Scott uses regular like rap voice. And yeah, it sounds a little weirder from his auto-tune voice, but I like that he started off with his rap voice on that. And I mean, all his music is, I think, is like he takes risk, but I think with this it was like the student kind of like trying to like show the master that he could branch out and do his thing, because clearly this felt like an ode to like
Yeezus. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, like, for those that don't know, he did work on Yeezus, like, big time. So it's not far fetched.
Exactly. And it's like it's been 10 years since then, so it's not. I think 10 years later, there's nothing wrong. If people can make horrible remakes of fucking movies from 5-10 years ago, let alone other songs. We just talked about Hot in here, right? I feel like he can do that shit with fucking Yeezus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wasn't mad at it, man. I wasn't mad at it at all. And add another one to the belt. Like he did his thing. And I think this will now help his conversation, or Travis Scott's name in the conversations for artists throughout the 2010s to now when it comes to catalogs.
And growth.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look at J. Cole's catalog. People talk about like the most untouchable catalogs in rap, from Kanye to Kendrick Lamar, right? But it's like you look at Travis Scott, he doesn't really have like a bad project or album from Al Farrow to this.
Yeah.
So
Days Before Rodeo.
and people kind of like act like Birds wasn't really.
Birds was good.
Birds was amazing. So I don't know. I think he did. I think he really did a good job. I definitely don't have the time now to do like a deep dive into like an album review, but I think he really did well with the album. How you feel about it, Tyree?
Oh, I like it. I think I like the first half better than the second half. 19 songs, just too many songs for me.
Yeah.
It's
been 5 years though.
Drop
He
more
said,
music.
"I don't give
That's
a
your
fuck."
that's your fault. Like I don't like that. Don't not drop music for 5 years and think I would put all these fucking songs on there. Just drop fucking music. Yeah.
Okay.
Hope you don't release the deluxe. I don't want that.
Did y'all watch the film, The Circus Maximus?
Nah, I didn't see that either.
Film?
Where
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
like a short film. I think he premiered. It might be on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that thing was in like the movie theaters, wasn't it?
Possibly, I think so. Yeah. So, but yeah, he did a good job, man. I'm not mad at it at all. I think I be feeling like he be announcing titles of albums right around the time. Like I feel like everybody knew about Astroworld after Birds, because we were like, okay, I'm ready for Astroworld, and then people was talking about Utopia like a year or two after fucking Astroworld came out. They was like, oh, he finna drop Utopia. I can't wait. And then now it's just the talk of that. So it's like, is there another album he's already talked about, or something that's in the works?
Travis just got those kind of fans that really be dialed in and listen to everything he says. So I think he's made mention or said like the word Utopia just a couple times. And then, that's what it got to be. That's what got to be next.
I feel like that's what he do. He say the album titles early. He may you may know his next album may be Dreamland or whatever. He'll just bring it up over and over.
Yeah.
And then just drop the album.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. What do you think this does for? So I mean, we talked about the festival, like Astroworld. Do you feel like Astroworld was just a thing because that was a season of the album, or is that something that he will continue to do or possibly try to do?
No. I don't. If Astroworld comes back, it has to come back like there still has to be like 5-6 years away.
Because maybe it was just a thing to kind of promote the album more throughout the years.
Astroworld was a park that was in Houston.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's what he named his album after. So it's like that. Maybe it was just like all part of the marketing to promote the album more, was to throw a festival around it.
But that's not the first Astroworld Fest.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
He's throwing the Astroworld Fest before.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he this is the first album since Astroworld.
Yeah, it was all the Astroworlds that happened was all around surrounding the album Astroworld.
Was the Astroworld's festivals to kind of like be a part of the marketing to continue to promote the album, even though, because Astroworld comes from the aspect of it being the theme park, was the festival to kind of like be a theme to kind of like pay homage to the theme park, but in festival form, to not only to continue to promote the album throughout the years, and that's why we may never see Astral again, because that was just like for that moment. Because Utopia, he's trying to do like these landmarks, like he's trying to perform at the fucking pyramids, he's trying to perform at Rome, this and the third. So like maybe that was just a thing for that time, like an era.
I think he would have kept it going until the whole crowd happened.
I definitely thought he would have had another Astral World Fest had this not happened.
Possibly.
Or had that not happened.
Yeah.
I can see him doing something like Complex Con, call it the Utopia or something like that.
Yeah.
And a couple performances, but it's more like walk around and just
Gotcha.
enjoy
There's
time.
never. I don't think he's gonna head a festival ever again. That was too much of a black eye on his.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna headline festival.
No, like his own, like do his own festival. Yeah, Rolling Loud, they ain't gonna stop booking Travis Scott. As long as Rolling Loud is there, he's gonna be at every Rolling Loud. But him like doing his own festival and then him inviting artists that he want to fuck with, I don't.
How do y'all feel about artists that are like rappers trying to do like not festivals but arena tours and like charging like we're in a day and age where this is the highest that concert tickets have been. Like
I don't
like it don't even make sense.
How much are concert?
It's just like $300-$400, $600.
what?
Beyonce, all them shits, $600-$700. It's just expensive.
I mean,
as
that
fuck.
50-cent ticket is $50.
That 50-cent ticket was $50.
I think some of them are cool. I think it really depends on the artist too.
Yeah.
Because like Beyonce is like of course, yeah, she
I don't
can do
think
an
none of
arena
it's
tour, but
I shouldn't pay over $200 to be around 20,000 people. I don't give a fuck who I'm seeing. If it's 20,000 people in this motherfucker, why do I need to pay $400 to see you? Ain't no exclusivity. Hell, no, that's too much money.
Yeah.
Give me
Hey,
200 max.
Because we was talking about
whatever you willing to pay, man. That's really what it is.
you had the Lil Baby doing an arena tour, right? And he had to cancel some of the shows because tickets wasn't selling. I think Kid Leroy dropped out of the tour, which may have influenced some of that a little bit. And
It's him and Kid Leroy?
and
Kid
other
Leroy
people
was opening?
I think so. And he had like some of his people on his label on the show, whatever. And people was talking about like, yo, are you going to see Lil Baby at an arena?
no.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember Lil Baby performed that fucking day in Vegas.
Yeah, it was just like,
And we was way in the back, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Like
yeah, it's Lil Baby.
it was the same. I think it was what's the name too? What's the nigga who had a heart fall off, bro?
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch.
Oh.
I don't want to see that nigga in that far back. I don't want to be far back and see you, bro. Like, you got one little bridge thing on the stage, or you gonna just like rap, sit on the stairs, walk around, sit on the other stairs, go across. Like, I don't. It's not entertaining me, bro.
You gotta put on a fucking show. What is Lil Baby gonna do in an arena? Just walk around and rap? He don't dance.
Yeah, and you gonna have half of your audience sing the songs
Damn
too.
sure do backflips, so.
And you're doing backtrack vocals. You're rapping over your vocals. You're probably gonna have the crowd try to sing along the shit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just it's tough. And then it's like for that ticket, I can go see you and like 40 other of my favorites at a festival for probably same price or less. Right? It's like the
So
the
how
playlist
much
version
was
of
he
a
charging?
same. Like I'm gonna say like around. I want to say a decent ticket was around like 150, 250, something like that.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, prices are crazy, but I get it. It costs more to do shows, but it's like, yo, like niggas is not the same way niggas ain't buying a fucking CD. They finna just pay $10 to listen to all the music they want to listen to. That concept is applying to concerts. It's like, bro, I'm not finna. You're gonna be at Rolling Loud. I'll go see you at Rolling Loud because I'm gonna also see you and Kodak, and I'm gonna probably see Travis too, like, and pay $400.
That's when niggas gotta take a page out of the underground artist book and just kind of cultivate your fans and really fuck with your fans, because if you do that, they gonna go see you regardless.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be no arena, but
I'm
they
okay
gonna go
with
see
paying a
you.
price if I'm not, like you said, I'm not around 20,000 people. I don't want to
Yeah.
be sitting at this high ass seat at the Buck Stadium and watch a screen the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They film it and they put this shit on Amazon Prime or whatever. A month later, you know what I mean? Beyonce actually was on Netflix.
Right.
So I enjoyed that shit. I got surround sound in my house, bitch. Turn the lights off, bitch.
But it's like,
That shit was good.
but if you at fucking the Ritz where it's like max 1,500 people, and those tickets is like $300, that's a little different. And it's like not necessarily seating, so I can like get there early and try to get to the front of the stage. That's a little different. You feel what I'm saying?
You can't charge $300. I ain't paying $300 going to Rick's.
I get it, you know what I'm saying, but I would understand it a little bit more because it's more of an intimate vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
The Ritz.
They just want to sell tickets. That's all they care about. It's just a number to them.
and they put a lot of money into the shows, and it's like some people are like Beyonce's putting a lot of money into the show. You got dancers, you got all these props and whatnot, but other people it's like, bro, these are quick money grabs, bro. And y'all, I get y'all doing it now, so y'all finna take advantage of it now, but like y'all not realize this, y'all ain't gonna be able to do this shit forever, bro.
I think that's why they're doing it. It's because
But it's like
they ain't gonna be able to do it forever, so they're trying to strike on the iron top.
That's like when niggas was doing drops in Tampa. It's like, bro, why are y'all doing this shit for the craziest amounts, bro? Like, y'all niggas is trying to hit for 50,000.
That shit will work. And
then but it's like, bro, just do the minimum. Why y'all doing this crazy amount? You know what I mean? When niggas was doing for like 10, 15,000, it's like, all right,
there
cool.
was a Bentley in Jackson Heights. I was like, what? A Bentley in
Remember,
Jackson.
I seen that fucking chrome Camaro. I said, what the fuck is that? See my fucking face on that bitch. Nigga driving around a
That shit
mirror.
was wild. I was like, damn, niggas really getting money out here.
Niggas fucked it up, man. And niggas is fucking it up now. But it's something gonna happen. Something gonna happen, but it's like,
I mean, it's happening already. He canceling shows.
yeah, but it's like, that's how niggas eat. Niggas eat by touring. If you can't tour, dog. And then you got Ticketmaster.
Drop the ticket prices.
Because then it's like, is Ticketmaster doing the same shit? It's like, is Ticketmaster doing the same shit that like Spotify and then like Netflix is doing?
What you mean?
Like,
As far as what?
fucking up the price with things where it's like the consumers, who's suffering is the consumer. Well, the consumers aren't suffering when it comes to Spotify and Netflix. It's the creators are suffering, right? They're not getting paid their proper due. The consumers are suffering with the ticket prices when it comes to these shows. And we just ain't gonna fucking go. We just gonna go to the festivals, right? But we gonna start paying these crazy ass fees and shit, surcharges and shit like that. That they probably be bullshit. You paying like tickets be $250, but the extra $75 fucking surcharge that they just throw on there and shit. You know what I mean?
And
So
a
it's
lot
like,
of tickets sometimes it's like a verified resale. So they buy them and then they like price them up and they can still sell them on Ticketmaster.
then you got ticket insurance, all that shit. It's just like,
I'm going, bitch. Fuck that.
shit is wild, man. Shit is wild. I do think there's going to be something coming around the corner. The thing is, I don't know how. It's scary because we don't know what it is. And like definitely what's going on with like SCAG and all that shit. It's like we don't know what's to come next. Everybody talking about AI and like Marvel already used AI with background actors and shit when they did the Wanda shit. Yeah.
They all the extras that they had, they took them and put them in a like one by one. It was like, all right, stand here, and it was like in front of 15 cameras. Stand here. Now make a surprise face, make a scared face, make a sad face, and they did that. They said this shit came out of nowhere. They showed up just like to be an extra, and then out of nowhere they were like, all right, we're gonna have everybody come in here, and then one by one they did that, and just basically recorded their likeness. So now they have them niggas for backup shit. So they have backup AI extras.
It's like supply and demand. It's like, is that greed from the companies,
Yes.
or is it that they're trying to meet the
They
demands
trying
of
to cut the
consumers?
cost. They have to pay. Them niggas make. I think they said they make. I forgot how much they make a day, but it's like around 200.
But I'm saying, is
$250
it that they're trying to meet the demands that we need? All right, they just dropped this in game. We need another fucking what's the name?
No.
We need another fucking.
No.
You know what I mean?
I ain't trying to say money. They ain't doing that shit for us.
They trying to cut costs. Like shit, if we can have your face forever,
Yeah.
you ain't about to fucking pay somebody else. If they gotta pay people $200 a day, think how many extras you see at the end of Pursuit of Happiness when Will Smith was walking out and he was crying. You saw how many people was around him? They pay everybody there $200 a day. That's at least.
I'm gonna ask y'all this, and we can end on this. I'm gonna ask y'all this: if Tyree found a way where we could like use some type of AI system to put our face and voices on just bodies here, right? Would you be cool
Hey,
with?
Tyree had a stipend for your boy.
I'm saying if we could use that technology, right?
Waking up Saturday morning is not
And we just
my type of time.
Just put three random people here, just a girl and two guys, and he can have it to where when he edits, it shows our face and our voices.
Hey, Tyree started making money. Let me get that $50 stipend for gas, bitch. What? Hell yeah.
So we get it. We understand. We understand the move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we know what they're doing, but, you know.
But we ain't owned by Disney. We're not a $1 billion corporation.
Yeah.
That's true.
Disney can pay them motherfuckers.
That's true. That's true.
Fuck y'all need fake people for, bitch. It's not a cartoon. Like, y'all got animated fucking movies, bitch. Y'all want some AI, bitch, make another cartoon. Fuck you using this shit for real people for.
Right.
Yeah.
Same shit that Wee Man said for the newest, the Snow White redo. Instead of, they didn't even use real fucking midgets.
What?
All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been another episode of Beatsnchill Podcast. It's episode 121.
I didn't get it.
Like and subscribe on YouTube. Like us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast from. Follow us on Instagram at Beatsnchill813, and we out.